Phil Lipof is here to share more about the Festival of Lights. Thank you for being here. And we were talking in the break. I already learned something that hopefully we'll get to share with our audience.
Right.
But if someone came to you and knew absolutely nothing about Hanukkah, where would you start? What would you tell them?
I'd start on this day with the wind in the area with an electric menorah, which is
There
what
we
we
go.
have. You push a
Safety
button.
first, Phil.
That's right. You push a button and you light a candle. No, so this dates back to 168 BCE. There was a ruler at that time that wanted to do away with all Jewish practices. A group of Jews fought back. They're called the Maccabees. You hear that. And then they wanted to rededicate the second temple in Jerusalem. And they only had enough consecrated oil, important oil, to last one day. But it wound up lasting 8. And that is the miracle of Hanukkah. And that's what we celebrate.
So with the menorah, symbolizing, right? Lantern, the lights. There's an order to this, though.
Yes.
What is the order?
You light the first candle. This is always the candle that lights every other one. And then you go from here to there, from right to left. And tonight is the 4th night, so you'll be lighting this one. Look at that.
And
no wind.
You told me it can sometime, depending on your family and your traditions, somebody in the family will always have the honor of starting the lighting of the menorah?
Yeah, like any tradition in any religion, I think, whatever your family does, you do. I mean, we would light, my wife and I would light this one, and we'd let the kids go back and forth between the others.
Oh, that's sweet.
Of course, holding their hands.
Yeah.
When they're really little.
And so, just full transparency, a lot of what I know about Hanukkah is just what I see, right?
Right.
Represented in movies and commercially. And so I know about the dreidel and those sorts of things. But other traditions that you can talk about that, connect with this holiday?
So that's the fun stuff, the dreidel and the chocolate coins. It's not a huge holiday of importance in that sense, like Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur. Those are big sacred holidays. Hanukkah has become what it's become commercially because it falls around Christmas. And I can tell you, when you're a little kid and everybody else is having Christmas, you wonder why Santa's not coming to your house. And so I think that's why this has become more of a commercial, important, widespread holiday than it is, say, in the religion.
Interesting. But still ways that have been celebrated and evolved, right? Like in your family, what do you always do on Hanukkah?
Well, it would be at the end of the day. We'd all get together, whether my wife and I were coming home from work. The kids would be ready. There are latkes you hear about, those potato pancakes.
Are you applesauce or sour cream?
Oh, applesauce. I don't like
Really?
but I don't like sour cream on anything, so you can't go by me. I'm very picky
You eat
eater.
Mexican food without sour cream?
I would spread a little sour cream when I eat Mexican food, but I don't like a whole dollop on there.
You just,
But anyways, you asked about traditions. We come home and we light the candles, we say a couple prayers, and then for me, being raised with 4 older siblings, it was all about family. You just get together, you eat what you eat, you talk about what you talk about, but as long as you're with family, that's what was most important.
And we say Happy Hanukkah.
You indeed do.
Joyful, celebratory. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would say to you too, or Merry Christmas, whichever one it is.
Yes, we learned a lot today. Phil Lipof, thanks for taking the time.
Of course.
We appreciate
always.
it. That was awesome.